What is going on, everyone? Today I wanted to share with you source information on Mullen Automotive, ticker MULN. Today in the stock market, we actually had some good bullish signals with Mullen Automotive. What's driving the company's share price up from its support bottom at like the low 21 cents? I'll share with you as we deep dive into new article releases on this company's stock. Let's make money on Mullen Automotive. Now, if you're new to this channel at Invest with All I See Is W, I'd really appreciate hitting the thumbs up and subscribing for more related content where the goal here is to gain on positive proceeds together and lead with an altruistic mindset. Let's get started, guys. First off, I wanted to share with you the overall technicals with Mullen Automotive as of today. So we see the share price hovering at 23 cents. What's unique today is that the overall volume in terms of shares traded, it went above its average volume of 184 million shares traded. In fact, it got to about 240 shares traded in terms of millions. Today, the share price got up to about 24 cents. We know as we scale back here, the support is at the 21 cents. As we scale out in a 6-month range here, since February, it was hovering at 42 cents at the resistance here, and it just dropped by like 50%, right? I definitely think this is a great buying opportunity at this time, just looking at technicals, given the fact that the relative strength index, Mullen Automotive, has been oversold, and shorters are beginning to worry and get insurance in place. Now, let's begin with diving deep into the source information I wanted to share with you. So this article is another catalyst for Mullen Automotive stock. Now, we know that just recently, Mullen Automotive just partnered up with Rapid Response Defense Solutions. This is huge news given that this is a government contractor specializing in partnerships with small businesses. Now, Mullen just got awarded a new contract, and this contract is worth about $2.7 billion over the next 60 months, and this could really add value with Mullen generating revenue. We know that with Mullen, they weren't able to generate any revenue in Q4. Its cash flow burn rate is still high, and this is a great opportunity to get a stimulus of revenue going, getting profit margins coming in. The goal with GSA Fleet Vehicle Purchasing Program is to have about an average of 50,000 vehicles produced per year, and Mullen is uniquely positioned as the only manufacturer with a Class 1 option. This is really good news here, right? We know that Mullen had partnerships with an aviation company to roll out EVs at the LAX Center, and now there's another government partnership. This is the new beginning right here for Mullen Automotive, and this is why the story is gaining so much recognition, especially in the stock market. People are beginning to see and understand the value that Mullen can provide to shareholders, and this is evidenced by just all of the information we're getting. And with this press release, I'm thinking that the stock can really shoot up. We know that, as I mentioned, Mullen reviewed a partnership with Loop Industries and Menzies Aviation, getting its EVs rolled out into the LAX Center, a Southern California, Los Angeles airport with high foot trafficking. Now, what's the risk here, right? We know that Mullen's deadline, was to be above the $1 mark as of March 6th based on Nasdaq requirements. Now, while we know that Mullen just missed its $1 deadline, the unique thing is that Mullen has the ability to file an extension up through September, right? Whether the company goes through a stock split, and is that really going to hurt investors, or will that actually short squeeze shorters? We don't know, right? We can't predict that. However, there is a possibility that Mullen does go through a reverse split if the share price is not able to hold itself up or gain about 3x by September, right? We don't know yet, but ultimately the stock would have to be above a $1 range for 30 consecutive days. So we have until another 6 months for that to take place. Now, will we see Mullen's share price hover up? Well, it'll be exciting to see it, go 2x, 3x, and then eventually we may not even need a reverse split. However, it seems highly probable that a reverse split proposal will come into play, whether it's going to be a 1-for-2 or a 1-for-25. And this has been approved by shareholders back in the January stockholder special meeting. So that's to come for what's expected for us here. So we should likely see a reverse split. Whether that's going to add more risks, there is a possibility that the value drops into short term. Will it grow in the long term? We will see. Now, just another article on the contract with the government here, how there's that $2.7 billion contract with GSA here, and with the Mullen's commercial Class 1 EV cargo van, a strategic fit for federal government business. So huge news for Mullen Automotive, especially after getting partnership with Menzies Aviation and now with another government support to scale up on the large-scale vehicle fleet orders. This is big news here, and I really think this can help catapult Mullen Automotive's share price. Here, just wanted to comment, with the federal government's strong interest in electrifying a growing portion of its vehicle fleet, Mullen's commercial portfolio is very well positioned. This is exciting news that we all should just take in, right? And will this be priced into a higher resistance value? Will we see it go up to 42 cents in the month of March, April? What's the potential here? Also, here's another article with financial statements, 8K release here, where Mullen Automotive is entering a material definitive agreement with Acutus Capital LLC, where this LLC company has the right to purchase additional shares of company's Series D preferred stock and warrants in an amount of about $20 million. So will this firm practice its settlement agreement come before June 2023? Whether that's going to add value to the overall share price, we don't know. But based on just with the agreement that's in place between Mullen and Acutus, this just shows that there's going to be more potential shares being bought out by another firm. And will that drive up the share price? That's up for us to assess. Now, what's my price target, right? I'm thinking that in the first half of 2023, we can well see Mullen Automotive break through the 60 cents. Who knows? It may break $2 range. The sky's the limit with this company, and I believe that EVs will start having a very bullish run, and Mullen has just been taking a hit over the past few months. But I believe, just looking at the supports here based on January onward, we've seen it tick up and it just went down here. But I believe that what goes down will start popping back up, and that's with Mullen Automotive. Now, there you go. That's my assessment of this company here, and I wanted to just share with you news from today's market. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more related content, and I'd love to hear what your comments and questions are down below. Thanks, guys.